Oh, lads, how you doing? Welcome back to Baggy TV. Today is the Q&A. I want to say thank you to everyone who has submitted a question to this Q&A, and I'm going to try to be as objective as I can with my answers, and hopefully this will be a good video, an enjoyable video for you guys. Before we jump into the video, guys, as always, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and give me some feedback. Comment on this video. Appreciate that. Let's jump in. Alright, lads, so the first question is from Patrick O'Brien, and he's asking me what three players would you like Chelsea to sign this summer? Well, Patrick, thanks for the question, mate. I'd like us to sign Mbappe, Neymar, and Van Dijk. It's not gonna happen, but that's what I'd like us to sign in the summer. The next question is by Pride of London, and he asks, what are your YouTube goals to hit by the end of this year? In a nutshell, I'd like to have 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is I think a reasonable target to have. Hopefully I'll have more, but my target is 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be a nice benchmark to reach. Hopefully I can do that. The next question is by Fadel Kasim. He asks, 5 players in and out this summer, who would you like to see? Well, 5 players I believe will be out, potentially be out, is one of our left backs, either Alonso or Emerson, possibly Alonso, even though there are rumours surrounding Emerson, but I think it might be Alonso. I think one of our centre backs will also be going, possibly Christensen, and I can see a couple of midfielders might be on the way out. Maybe Barkley and Jorginho. Batshuayi could also be out as a striker. I mean, we all know about the 3 that are at the end of their contracts, so I'm not going to include those. Giroud, Pedro, and Willian. Coming in, I don't know who would be coming in, to be honest. There's a lot of rumours, possibly the following: Gabriel, Telles, Coutinho, Warner, Sancho. Yeah, you never know. Next question. Mohamed Dam. Should Gilmour be a key player next season, or will he be loaned out? Gilmour, I don't think he'll be loaned out. I think he'll be giving him a chance next season. I don't think he'll be a key player though. I think he'll be a first team player, and he'll be given an opportunity to show what he can do. That's what I think Gilmour's situation is. I don't think he'll be loaned out next season. I actually quite like this next question. David Franco, he's asking, would you have Hazard back? Would you? Yeah, I think most of us would. To be honest, I personally would have liked to have seen him perform better in Real Madrid, better than what he has done, because I know how much it meant to him to have a good career at Real Madrid. Hopefully he still has time to prove what he can do and show what he can do. That being said, I believe that the door should always be open for him to come back if he chooses to do so. I think Hazard is one of the best and greatest players to have ever worn a Chelsea shirt, personally, and I would love to have him back at the club. Good question, mate. Question by Isdenza, asking, do you think Conor Gallagher will get a chance in the first team next season? I don't think so. I think he'll be loaned out next season. I think next season the ambition is quite high in regards to what we are looking to achieve, and I think Connor may be given a chance, but he's more likely to be loaned out next season. But we'll have to wait and see. I can't be too sure on that one. Another question by David Franco. If Kante leaves, which player would you want to replace him? If Kante leaves, I'd be upset, I'd be sad. I think Kante is a very good player, a very good servant to Chelsea, and I'd hope that he's allowed to stay and he's given that chance. I mean, we don't know he wants to stay, but if he does leave, I wouldn't replace him with anyone externally. I would actually replace him with the player that we currently have, and that is Kovacic. I think Kovacic can be the holding midfielder, or can do the holding midfielder task quite well, and I would go with him in that position. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, Kovacic. That's my answer. Question by It's Just Guy. What was your first Chelsea game? Good question. I don't remember. I started supporting Chelsea back in '96, I believe, when Wood Hullett became the manager. At the time, I was living in Yorkshire, so didn't really get a chance to attend any Chelsea matches. But that's when I started supporting Chelsea. So I guess that'd be my best answer for you from back in 1996. Question by Patrick O'Brien. Would you pay 120 million for Sancho? Yeah, I would. I think he is one of the best players around right now. Regards to his age, regards to his experience, regards to his skill, and regards to what he can do for Chelsea. Yeah, I would pay that money. I think he's worth it. Even with the current financial climate, I still think he's worth it. So yeah, a question by Bloomy, one of my earliest subscribers. Bloomy asks, do you think we should sell or keep Barkley? Good question, Bloomy. Barkley's a good player. He hasn't shown his full potential yet, but he's a good player to have in the squad. And I think he's a player that divides a lot of opinion. Personally, I would like to see him stay. I think as a squad player, he's very good. So personally, I would love to see him stay. If we are going to get new players in like Coutinho, etc., then maybe he should move on. But it depends on the transfer window and depends on what's going to happen there. So I'd like him to stay, but we'll have to wait and see. Pride of London again. By the way, Pride of London is a very, very good Chelsea YouTube channel. You should go check it out if you haven't already done so. He's a very good lad. He makes daily content, and it is quite informative. So yeah, go check out Pride of London when you finished watching this video. Anyway, Pride of London asks another question. He says, what is your opinion on Mourinho after his move to manage Spurs? A very negative one. I'm not happy with Mourinho and his management choices since he parted ways with Chelsea, and I'm disappointed with him. The man's making a living, so he does what he has to do, but I think he has not been very savvy when it comes to the media and his comments about Chelsea and about some of the situations regarding Chelsea fans and Chelsea players. So I'm not really too keen on Mourinho. I was a big fan when he was at Chelsea, and even After he left and came back, I was a fan, but not anymore. Sorry, Mourinho. Balkan Games. What are you expecting from Chelsea in the next transfer window? I'm expecting at least 3 players. I'm expecting a goalkeeper, a left back, and an attacking player. That's what I'm expecting. A goalkeeper, a left back, and an attacking player. I'm actually hoping for a goalkeeper, left back, centre back, and an attacking player. But I'm expecting 3. I'm expecting those 3. Good question here by Hajar Abid. How well do you think Lampard did this season? I think he did very well. I'm actually very happy with Lampard's performance this season. I think he did a good job. I think he could have done a lot worse, but I think the season didn't pan out quite as we wanted. In respect to the results, in certain games we should have had better results. But overall, I think Lampard did a very good job, especially with the introduction of a lot of the youngsters. I think that was a very good aspect to the season, and it was really well done by Lampard and Jody Morris. So yeah, he did a good job. John Gall asks, should we sell both Emerson and Alonso? No, we should sell one of them, preferably Alonso. A question by SFN Worldwide. I have a multiple, so it's a multiple question. What do you think should be our starting 11 next season? I've done a video on that, so go check it out. It's a potential lineup. Number 2, who should be top priority right now? Player. I think he means in regards to transfer, and I would say Alex Telles. I would say that's a priority. That's a position that we are suffering with right now. So I would say Alex Telles as the left back, and finally, if we didn't have Frank as our manager right now, who would you want us to have? Tricky one. I'm gonna just state the obvious. If it wasn't Lampard, then I'd want it to be John Terry. I mean, he's working on his management prospects in the future, so I'd have John Terry as our manager if we didn't have Frank Lampard. So I hope that answers that. A question by Hectic. Do you think we will make? I think he means top 4. Do you think we would make top 4 this season if the season continues? Yes, I think we would. I think we have shown that we can do that, and we have shown that we have the ability and the capability to finish in the top 4. Should the season continue, hopefully it will. We will get top 4. Yeah, I'm pretty confident about that. This is going to be the last question, guys, by Firas Mansari. He's asking, who is the right player should we buy? Who is the right player should we buy him to lead the Chelsea? Okay, basically he wants to know who we should buy to emulate the Van Dijk situation in regards to Liverpool. Who should lead our defence? Who should we buy to do that? Well, if we're going to buy somebody of that caliber, I would go with Varane from Real Madrid. Yes, it's not likely to happen because Madrid are not going to sell Varane. But if we're talking about a player of that caliber, of Van Dijk's caliber, I'd go for Varane. But again, it's not going to happen. Well guys, that is it for the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a bit longer than the normal videos, but I thought I'd cram all the questions into one video instead of making it into 2 parts. I hope I've given you all an insight to my thinking about certain things, and I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to address some of your questions. This is my first Q&A on this channel, and to be honest, I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. I've enjoyed making it, and I guess I'll catch you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and peace out.